All right. Everybody, welcome back for another episode of BarTalk.
Hello?
It is your host, Abigail, speaking, and with me is my lovely, lovely co-host, Tracy Masterson.
Yes.
And I'm going to let you lead, honestly, because I have no idea what we're doing.
What?
I'm just here. We're talking about women. We're talking about women.
I guess we're women. Let's first start out by giving a major shout out to our first sponsor. First, real sponsor, I guess, ever with a big package deal.
Wow, I guess. Fuck Hunter.
What?
And with Builder.
Yeah, well, we're working with them. Sorry.
Hunter, screw
speaking of Hunter, he already lost the bet. So here's the deal.
He already drank?
He already drank.
Are you kidding me?
7 days in.
Did you drink this past weekend?
No, I didn't. It was really good.
Okay.
So this is Go Brewing. They are a super awesome company. They got great packaging. There goes my art degree, 100K in the hole. But no, seriously, they put a lot of effort into this packaging, so I seriously appreciate it. And it's non-alcoholic beer. We're doing dry January. And me, Abigail, Hunter, and Ryan, the two guys from Here to Party Sports podcast, made a bet that we wouldn't drink all month. And we did $1 a day. And I think Hunter made it 5 days.
Yeah.
He made it 5 days.
He's already lost.
Yeah, he's already lost. And he said he would do good. I thought I was going to be the first to lose. You thought I was going to be the first to lose.
If you go to Wadapalooza this weekend, you're definitely breaking.
I don't know. We'll see.
100,000% you're breaking.
Yeah, we'll see. But no, it's actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm not just saying this because we are sponsored here, but I am not a beer drinker. If I go out to party, I like a casual beer every once in a while, but I can't drink a beer to actually get drunk. I just feel crazy heavy and exhausted, and I think it's disgusting. However, all of the fruity ones, like the grapefruit one that you tried, and this one is the tropical.
Pretty good. I did have mine room temp, and that definitely killed it for me.
Wait, let's see. Ooh.
That was saucy.
That was good, right?
That was saucy.
It's actually pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I think Dry January, personally, I have a lot of clients in the class that are doing it, a lot of flockers that are doing it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Dry January, period.
I have dry annual.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're dry quarterly.
I haven't even smoked weed in forever because weed used to be my thing. I used to smoke weed, I would say fairly regularly.
Yeah.
A few times a week.
Why did you stop smoking weed?
I don't know. I just was fuck weed. This is overrated. And then I the only time I smoked it was probably a little over a year ago when my neck pain was really bad. And the only reason I smoked it was because I legitimately couldn't fall asleep because my neck pain was so bad. I had to smoke to go to bed.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to smoke all the time when I was in high school, and then when I got into college, I stopped because they said that they were gonna sorry, I got a freaking hair in my eye. They said that they were gonna drug test us, which honestly, fuck that. They didn't really drug test us the way that they ever said that they did. I definitely got tested one time, but other than that, I probably could have got away with it. I just had a couple really bad experiences with it after a while. You don't smoke for a while, and then all of a sudden your tolerance is super low. And I just had a couple bad times, and I was like, I'm out. It's just not.
I think weed's one of those things that everyone's like, it was like weed is so chill. It's so you just kicked me.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Weed is so chill. It's so fun, and everyone should be smoking weed. And I think Joe Rogan kind of made it popular, and it's honestly I understand that some people are really creative or more social or whatever. Weed has different effects on everybody. I don't understand weed, but bro, weed makes some people lazy as fuck. It makes me, all I want to do is have sex, eat food, and sit on the couch and watch travel videos.
Yeah.
And Earth.
Yeah.
And that's
Earth.
You know what I'm planet Earth.
Yes, that's me. That's me.
Yeah.
Too.
So
it's not productive.
There's no so weed is productive in the sense of I can't ever sit fucking still. So if I need to be productive in rest, it's I used to smoke weed because then it would be I would be conked the rest of the day.
Right.
But if I have to no,
yeah.
I'm not gonna go. I don't even want to talk to people when I'm high. Unless I'm around a select few people that I'm totally comfortable being completely retarded around.
Yeah.
I don't want to, because I'm not, when I'm high too, like everyone's like, oh, I'm all philosophical. So I am not smart. I think I'm smart.
Yeah.
I think that I'm philosophical, but really I'm like, dude,
talking in slow motion and you're just like, you don't even know what the fuck you're saying. I just like, I had a couple really bad experiences with it and it just like put me in a weird space. I remember being around in a bonfire and I swear to God, this shit was laced, but I was also drinking. So I was kind of like, I was drinking and smoking at the same time. And I'll never forget, I was sitting at a bonfire around a bunch of people and every single time that somebody would talk, their bottom jaw would like just really drop. And I felt like I like lost sense of my tongue. Like I couldn't swallow. And like both of those things together, I was like paranoid as shit. And so I just like sat there being really quiet. And you know, I'm not quiet for crap. So I like was sitting there just quiet as fuck for hours because I was petrified. Yeah. And I'm like, this is not fun.
There is something to like either one, taking a very, very strong, like an edible where you have like a lot, or you're smoking a lot of weed, you take like a bong rip. Also, there is something to it potentially being laced.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, especially nowadays, like I don't trust what's in weed anymore. So why is it that when you look at the sky from two different locations, we're looking at the same sun, but we see different clouds? It could be cloudy somewhere, it could be sunny somewhere else. And I immediately, like, even my high self was like, you're dumb.
An idiot.
And I was like, clouds are in our atmosphere. The sun is not. it was literally like I was like high, so stupid. And then immediately like real Abigail came in and was like, let me interrupt your high moment for a quick second and call you stupid.
Yeah. I used to write down a bunch of high thoughts that I used to have, especially when I smoked a lot in high school. And one of those things, I remember being at my cousin's birthday party, and one of Stefano's buddies happened to have been there. His name is Josh. And we were staying in a hotel and we were watching like some TV show. And you know how people have their grass and cut in a specific way, or like golf course is cut a specific way. And we were just like really high and we were just trying to figure out how they made that type of pattern. And we were just genuinely convinced that they used two different types of lawnmowers, as if like the person would go across a lawn and it would make the darker part of the lawn, and then they would stop it, cut it off, get another one and make a lighter part of the lawn. And we were just like, yeah, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it.
We need different blade lengths here.
How about us when we first got this house trying to do the
oh my God, let me tell this story. We were covering. Okay, tell us what we were doing, because I don't know what we were doing.
When I first got this house that I live in now, we have like paneling on my walls, and the paneling is really old, like 1970s paneling. So there's these like these lines in the paneling, and we wanted a flat wall. So we basically took
bunch of caulk.
Yeah, a bunch of caulk, and honestly, we used like a concoction of shit. It wasn't right.
We slapped a bunch of caulks on the wall. Yeah. But we were high as fuck while we did it, because I am not about to do a house project with Tracy when I'm sober like that. And I didn't drink at the time, really. I never been like a huge drinker. I had like a brief stint in high school. Anyways, I digress. We were putting the caulk on the wall and we were high as shit, and we were just looking at each other I swear to God, for 45 minutes, probably every couple minutes, we just looked at each other while we were stroking it, and we said, yeah. while we were stroking the cock on the wall. I remember, and we wanted food, right? Because we're high. So I was like, let's order Chipotle. This is back when Chipotle was actually something I ate. It's disgusting now. I don't fucking touch that shit.
I'm sorry.
But anyways,
Chipotle's pretty good.
Don't talk to me. We'll talk about this later. Anyways, so I was like, let's order Chipotle. Well, 45 minutes of us looking at each other saying, yeah, go by. And we're like, where's the fucking Chipotle? And I went, oh my God, Tracy, we didn't fucking order it. So we're sitting there waiting for a delivery we never ordered. And so that was our journey. Yeah, it was probably...
We got one wall done.
It was the worst time of my life. I was high and I wasn't even having fun.
Yeah, we fucked up the wall so bad that I actually had to cut out a part of the drywall because we put so much caulk on it that the paint got super wet and wouldn't dry. And then we were just high, so we kept putting more paint on. So the wall started protruding away from the studs.
Yeah.
So I had to cut a piece of the drywall, and I literally wrote a note, which like whoever buys this house, I hope you find this note. But it was like, we're really high right now. This is the first time I've ever bought this house, trying to DIY it myself. Like, can't wait until you find this or something. Good luck with this house. And I stuck it in the wall and patched it up.
That's fucking awesome.
Signed my name on it.
That's awesome.
And now currently, full circle, we're selling this house right now. So I hope that whoever finds it is like, who the fuck did this shitty job on this wall, and cuts it out and finds that note.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
So don't ask me to do DIY projects in general, but especially not.
I'm a good DIYer, I feel like.
You are.
I am a good DIYer.
Where did this start from? Oh, yeah. Dry January. Quit drinking and go brew.
Yeah, no, go brew. You're the shit. But yeah, I have kind of mixed feelings about it because I feel like, here's the thing about dry January with my people. They go, oh, we're going to take a month off. And then they just have a freaking bender. Like, people don't know how to get back into it easily. So like, they just went dry for a month. And all of a sudden they're like, I went a month dry. Let me go a month wet and start drinking all the time.
Hell yeah.
That's what she said. I like to think about that as it was coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop it. So
I know. I saw you pause for a brief moment before you said it. You were like, am I really going to keep going with it? I will.
So anyway, if you got friends that don't drink, or like if you just try not to drink every once in a while, check it out. They're super cool.
Sober, pretty dope.
Yeah,
also, it's an American-owned company.
Yeah. And seriously,
Late.
like,
I have a Florida one.
This one, Sunshine Safe. I'm
Sunshine
super over
State.
companies that like make a product just to sell it for the fucking money and don't give a shit about anything else but selling it for really expensive. Like, I don't know if you could see this.
These
in the
graphics
camera.
are fucking dope.
It is insane. Every single can has something different on the back of it,
Yeah,
as
it
far
says-
as like what the description is.
One also has like cool, like some of it talks about what's in what the IPA is made of, but then some of it is like just quotes. And so it says the what is this? Burn It Down IPA is not afraid of anything, and says sometimes you have to burn it all down to start over again. And then it goes, this IPA style hoppy brew is inspired by fearless new beginnings and forever moving forward.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's fucking cool. I mean, it's
Really cool. Like, and also I'm like looking at this shit, and I read this one the other day, the Forever Evolving one, and I was like, damn, this fucking beer is gonna make me motivated as fuck. It's like, your resilience makes you unstoppable. This American wheat style brew is a toast to the complexity of a new challenge and to remind you it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I'm like, did you just write my journal entry for me?
Well, I think it's really cool too because it's for people who, like, let's say they are really trying to be sober, like they're trying to go completely sober.
Yeah.
Right? Then it's they see something on the can and it's like a gentle reminder of like maybe they're at a party or social event and they're like tweaking out and they're like, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna have this non-alcoholic beer and like try and fit in, and the fuck, this is hard.
Yeah.
And they can see that on the back and they're like, oh, this is
Yeah.
why I do what I do. Like, this is why I'm sober. I'm staying sober. Like, we're good.
It just makes you appreciate the small things too, because a lot of companies just don't do this shit anymore. Everybody's out for the money. They're not actually out to like make people better. So shout out to you, Go Brew. You're the best.
Anyways, today we're going to talk about women.
Women strong.
Women in sports
Yeah.
and if their role is on the field or in the kitchen.
Pretty much.
And I say I played the sexist one.
Well, okay. So I said the top, we were talking about women in fitness. I feel like a lot of people are on the train from what I've seen in 2024. All the new trends are rolling out of like what I'm going to be in 24.
Dude,
24 is New Year.
Have you noticed the trend now? I feel like is like military training. Like everyone's rucking everywhere.
Yes.
Like 2024 is
Yes.
going to be like, let's
Masculine
deadlift, but
energy.
like let's deadlift somebody's body.
Yeah.
Like just their body and then drag them 80 yards. And then I get a ruck and then I hike 15 miles. And like that's, I feel like, is what's going to be trending this year. And it's
like
going to
the
be
new
weird.
thing.
I guess we're all they're prepared. We're preparing for World War III.
Yeah, it's like the newest thing is that the females are bringing out their masculine energy and they're not afraid of it anymore, and then everybody should accept them. And it's like females are taking over the world. You know the whole thing when Instagram first became huge with Reels. It was like, I work out, muscles are sexy. Like, yeah, bitch, muscle mommy, are sexy, muscle mommy for the win. However, you don't. I'm not for the people that act like they want to kill everybody else. Like, what are you doing out here? I'm not understanding it.
I also just, I don't know. I think...
Like, I love it, and I also hate it at the same time.
Well, what are we going to talk about first? Are we going to talk about women in fitness in terms of the online fit, like Instagram fitness, or are we going to talk about actual sports?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Well, what do we go
Vastly
first?
different. Go Instagram first since we're already talking about it.
Okay. Well, I think Instagram's fake in general.
Yes.
So I think that there are a lot of dudes that do this, but we're talking about women as well. But just the idea of like, I'm going to be crazy, muscular and whatever, or I'm going to present this crazy, healthy lifestyle, or it's all just a presentation of like, I work out really hard, I eat really well, I do this, when in reality, it's just them like posting a video of their butt or like posting a video of their abs in really good lighting, and they haven't eaten yet and whatever. A lot of them have eating disorders, and they're talking about like nourishing your body, and it's like, bitch, you haven't eaten in 3 days, and
right.
You know, I think or just like talking about giving your body rest, when in reality they're like lazy as shit, or they actually work out really fucking hard and make it seem like to other people like, oh, just take time to rest. And so I just think all of it is a presentation, men and women, but women are doing a poor job because I think the community actually doesn't seem to really be in support of others, especially other women.
Yeah. It
seems to be kind of cutthroat, like...
Yeah, like, no offense to men, but like when you bring your masculine energy or your masculine to the table, it's like you just really look selfish as fuck, and you look like you're just trying to do this takeover, when in reality people would actually benefit you more and be more grateful for you if you were just honest. Fucking door slammer. If you were just honest about what you were doing and what you were talking about and like how you train. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we started doing this thing where it was a mile a day. Right. And one of the reasons why I did it was because I was pissed off that like the grind culture came back. Like, I thought we got away from that, where it was like everything is for the grind. Like, all these boys were like, the grind is so hard. Wake up at 3 a.m. every day, do X, Y, and Z, leave no room for having fun with your friends, grind. And it's like now women are doing that. And it's like, well, I thought we stopped that. I thought that was a trend in 2018. Until everybody realized that like you are 20 years old, you're supposed to be having the time of your life and learning how to live a healthy lifestyle while doing so.
We got different algorithms getting presented to us.
My algorithm is like,
women are tough and like,
tough. Let me fucking get into the grind. And it's like, dude, slow the fucking roll here.
I'm gonna wake up this morning, eat a brick.
Yeah.
Go run 25 miles.
Whoa. Pump the brakes, soldier.
Yeah.
Let's like dial it back a little bit. Yeah. Life's good. Be grateful. You got a lot going on. You're pretty. Just tell it how it is.
I think there's a lot of pressure to work and to perform and just put output all the time, and success all the time. And there was also this pressure of like men and women are now against each other. Like, we are now in direct competition with one another, when in reality it's just like, if you really want to get real, like, we're in competition with everybody.
Right.
But mostly, I think it's like you're in competition with yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so focus on just you. Like, the second that I started just focusing on me, I was like, this is what I should have been doing this whole time.
Right.
And I think that women in the space are so focused on proving themselves to others. Yeah, God, that kills whether it be I'm gonna grind, kill myself, masculine energy, or just like some fitness beauty, like let me look really good while I work out and run these sprints and look at my avocado toast and whatnot. Yeah. And
I don't know if it's like for people to like. I just think I'm not understanding it, because on one hand, it's like you see women and they're like, I really want a guy to take care of me, and then they're like, I'm muscle mommy, I could do everything myself, and it's like, okay. Well, which one is it?
Well, like, I think, like, for somebody that speaks personally, like, I felt like a weird pull, because I think I have a very masculine energy, I always have. And then also the desire to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Is
but
there's
this
this
like a personality trait for you, not through
sure,
fitness.
Sure. But I'm saying like, if I can give my 2 cents, I think it's kind of not I think they want both. I think it's like I want to be able to take care of myself, and I also don't want to have to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fair. But also, I think there's a price to pay for that, which is like the longer you embody this masculine energy, the less you're going to be able to attract that masculine energy.
Yeah.
From a real man.
Totally.
Because a real man is going to, frankly, be kind of turned off by their own masculine energy being reflected back at them.
Yeah.
You know,
you're making them feel small.
They want a feminine energy around them, and that's totally fair. Like, it's just how it goes. So that's why I think, one, there's a lot more men nowadays with like this very feminine energy to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's the same, like women also more masculine energy.
Yeah.
Because we've essentially gotten what we asked for.
Yeah, and now everybody's like, I can't find anybody. And it's like, well...
That's what you asked for.
Right, exactly. That's what you asked for.
You kind of asked to be alone.
Yeah.
So here you are.
Yeah.
We're stuck in a weird limbo.
Yeah, totally.
So, I mean, I feel that. I've been actually trying this past year, and I'm trying to, this next year, just continue to grow a little bit more into, like, my femininity. So... and being able to like sit down, like let people take care of me, and in some ways like take care of other people, and like I don't know.
Yeah. No, totally.
Nest in my own self.
Totally. And I think it kind of goes hand in hand with like the way that people are acting right now with them being in the fitness space. Like the way that I see it, it's like people are kind of in that like attention grabbing, showing their masculine energy online. And then like people that are athletes are like, they're wanting to be seen. Like they're getting more aggressive in the fitness realm. And I wouldn't say it's like being aggressive is like more women are doing this. It's like the women that are already in that atmosphere are like, they want eyes on them now. They're being a little bit more aggressive. They're being tougher. They're getting into different things that involve like heavier training, right? Mm-hmm. Like instead of just being the runners of the pack or whatever it is. And I don't know. Like, I think it's a great thing for women to be a huge part of fitness. Like, I think women are badasses.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong. But there definitely is a lot less women that do it than men. And so I've noticed a lot of times, like, people are begging for attention. And it's kind of like, I don't know. Like, I just have this, like, really weird thought about it. Like, sometimes it's like people they're like, grasping for attention. And part of me just wants to be like, dude, just keep being a fucking badass. Like, people see you.
I think inherently what the argument is the more women try to identify as something they deem society deems them as, the worse off they are. You just keep being yourself.
Right.
Men and women. Just keep being yourself. Right. Just keep being a better version of yourself, because whatever yourself is what got you to where you are and where you're trying to go. I mean, it might be that you have to like put on a little bit of a stage presence. Mm-hmm. That's fine. That happens. Mm-hmm. Like that's how making a brand works. But also make sure that whatever the stage presence is and the brand is maybe just a more exaggerated version of who you are.
Right.
Which is like, if you're a super girly girl, fucking whatever. Like I don't know what the track runner's name is, but she's the 100-meter runner and she's the best in the US right now.
She's got her nails done. And
she's got her hair done. She's got makeup on. I can't think of her fucking name. It's going to kill me. Y'all can comment on the YouTube below when you guys fucking hear this, because one of y'all
I don't have my phone, but I would look it up once we're done this.
But anyways, yeah, like makeup on, nails done, like
act yourself. People love you for that. And you don't have to act any different.
It's like her thing. Like I don't know her name, but I know what she looks like because that's her thing.
Right.
And also I know a lot of really not girly girl. I'm not. Dude, I talk about being more feminine. I'm wearing dude shorts right now.
Yeah, you are.
And an oversized hoodie. That's a dude's hoodie. And like
in socks and slides.
Socks and slides. I look like bro. I look like I just
you look lesbian.
Yes.
It's fine. Whatever.
Still nobody thinks that I am.
But everybody thinks I am.
Yeah.
I'm like, I look half decent today.
You should start dressing like me.
No, but it's true. I just like that, they like ask for it. And I have seen a lot of people just be like, people don't give women in sports enough attention and whatever. And I think that they do deserve a lot of attention because they are badasses. But it's like, don't sit there and gripe about it. Just keep doing the work because people do fucking see you and you are getting the attention from the right places.
Yeah. Also, if people aren't watching you, like, what is it about you that fucking sucks? Like self-reflection, bro. Is it because you're a woman or is it because you just are lame?
Yeah.
And I know plenty of women in sports who are very, very, very like well-known, famous, respected, revered. And it doesn't have anything to do with necessarily like they're a woman. It's just they're an incredible athlete and they're a really cool person, or that's how they present themselves to be as a really cool person. And so it's just like, just be better. Right. Just be better. I mean, as far as like women in sports and the griping, it's like, there are some things, just get your head out of your ass. Like, men are going to be better at us.
Yes.
At a lot of shit.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
Because they have like different bone structure. They're usually taller and bigger and just naturally stronger. Mm-hmm. And their hormonal profiles are different. And like, they don't have a cycle and they don't get, like, their bodies are just equipped differently.
To be better.
That's okay.
No offense.
Like, yeah, and that's okay. So get over that.
Like, be the best with what you got.
And those sports with dudes in them tend to get a little bit more viewership. And that viewership leads to more money.
Right. I was just about to say, like, so when I was in college, the big thing when I was leaving was that, I mean, the big thing at the time that everybody was talking about was that women don't get paid enough. And it's like, if you think about it from a business perspective, like the amount of women versus the amount of men in a specific sport is vastly different. Like there's obviously more men than there are women. But if you break it down to like, I don't know, college basketball, same amount of teams, same amount of people, men, women, fine. More people go to see the men's games than the women's games. More ticket sales for the men, less ticket sales for the women. More money being driven by the men, less money being driven by the women. So when you outpay these athletes, the men are going to be able to make more than the women are. And it's not necessarily that women suck and it's not that people hate them. It's just that is the culture of the aggressiveness between men and women. Yeah. And so like for me, it's more or less
should have picked gymnastics, ho!
Like, so there are a lot of women's sports out there that make more than men.
Gymnastics doesn't actually make shit, so you shouldn't have picked
Well, just like from viewership,
you should have picked golf, ho!
Like I was reading something and they said that like figure skating is something where women inherently get paid more, like because they get more viewership than like men.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so
let's
vice
be honest.
versa.
Let's be honest. If I'm watching figure skating, am I going to want to watch the chick or am I going to watch the dude?
Right.
I'm going to watch the chick.
Right.
That bitch is graceful.
Yeah.
And the dude might be graceful. The dude might be graceful, but naturally, inherently, the chick is probably going to like be more graceful than the dude. And also, she probably looks prettier being graceful, so fuck off. And I'm going to watch the chick.
Right.
And when I go watch basketball, like, I'm not going to be like, let me watch the chick team. I'm probably going to be like, let me go see these dudes.
Right.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't go to a basketball game.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
I probably wouldn't go to a basketball game.
I don't give a fuck about either of them.
And it's not to say, like, I don't want people to be like, oh my God, she doesn't fucking understand. Like, listen, I was an athlete. I went to college for athletics. I get it. We didn't get paid shit. I will literally be paying my student loans until I die.
Yeah, and in jujitsu,
I get it.
Nobody gets paid shit at all. so take that.
We just get our ass kicked.
This is equality. We're all poor.
But in the grand scheme of things, like it is equal versus what they're being paid. So when you break it down, it's common fucking sense. Could like the college do better marketing to make people go to the women's games? Sure. But then you better start doing that shit for yourself. Like promote the fuck out of yourself. Get on the internet. Do what 2024 is about. Do your thing. And people will come. But just the whole thing is like, you got to be yourself and people will fucking come.
Yeah. And I mean, also just like... really, like, how unequal is that? I mean, dude, like, some of the main card, like, Amanda Nunes was a main event, on the main card. She's a chick.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just, like, in UFC, like, there are a lot of girls that are fighting main event fights.
Yeah.
And title fights. Mm-hmm. And so it's, like, there's a lot of progress, I feel. I think it's also, like, what is it gonna all get fixed by the fucking tomorrow? Right. Like, give it some time. And also, like, what are you watching? You who's complaining. Right. What the fuck are you watching? Are you watching chick basketball?
Right.
Or are you watching dude basketball?
Right.
Are you watching chick soccer?
Right.
Are you watching dude soccer? Actually, answer, they're both the same. They're both the same.
Little
pussies. Little pussies. No, I'm just kidding. I actually had a thing for soccer players for a while.
I do think, like, in terms of, as far as, like, equipment and shit like that, like, it just has been a slower process to get more, like, female things, like clothes. That's why I put that on the list. Because we were talking about that briefly somewhere.
Female clothes.
Like, female clothes. Like, here, like.
Female clothes?
No. We were talking about that briefly on a podcast or something.
What do you mean female clothes?
Like, for example, all of the athletic wear that's out there for females, I feel like is more athleisure wear than it is for males. Like, I feel like the male athletic wear that they have, they're able to compete with, where I have to, like, really sift through things to be able to find something that's, like, squat proof enough for me to do what I want to do in the gym.
Well, you're also talking to the girl that wears
dude pants.
I wear pajamas. No, I literally, my sport is like, I wear it's a unisex.
Well, you know.
Actually the female geese do not fit my lats at all. I put on a female gi and I was like, oh shit.
You're like in the mirror like this.
I literally was sparring. I was like, dap me up.
Hercules.
Dap me up because I can't lower my arms.
Yeah.
You will be knee cutting me here shortly, getting some underhooks because I can't put my arms down.
But they are coming out with some stuff like.
So we wear unisex skis. I just wear an A1.
They're doing better, but it's definitely something where, like, people, they're like, we want to see more this and more that. We're like, women-owned brand. And it's like, I think that's great, except when I squat, I can see my asshole still. So I need something I can compete with.
I will say Alchemized Fightwear, and there's also, like, Tatami Fightwear, I think is what it's called. I don't own any of that stuff, but I do have Alchemized. Fucking great gear. And it's like for women, for jiu-jitsu, so there's a lot more. Great. Yeah, so I think there's stuff coming out. Also, like
Fit Jeans, that's a good company too. That one's specifically for females because females got the big butt, small waist vibe. So like there's no pair of jeans that fits relatively anybody that's working out these days. So they're a good company. So it is making a turn, I will say. Like, yeah, definitely for sure.
I think that it's all fine. I mean, I have zero complaints, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I feel like we should have gotten someone on here that does have complaints because I have zero complaints.
I think it's good though because I think a lot of people, I mean, even though we are in the fitness realm, we are kind of like the outcasts of the majority of the people, especially the people in our gym, because our gym is very like, the girls that come to our gym are like the girly girl Instagrammer vibe.
No, dude, I was seeing some bitches in there fucking putting in work. I would say like Crunch. Is gonna have more of the booty popping.
Yeah, Momentum's a little bit different.
We do have some people that are wearing essentially just bikini tops.
Yeah,
for sports bras.
Go you.
Bringing their whole camera situation in.
Yeah,
but whatever, don't care. That's your business. I will say though, we have some hardworking ladies in that gym.
Oh, wait, in the morning,
some serious lifters
in the morning. In the afternoon during 5:30 when I go for the 5:30 class, it's a lot of picture taking. But hey, do your thing. Nobody fucking cares. Do your thing. That's you.
I was gonna say that's something else.
But no, for sure, I think it's good. I was gonna say something. I think it's good for. I've been seeing, like you said in the beginning, like people getting into the whole like carrying bodies thing, the Go Ruck games, and oh fuck, what's it called? Not Go Ruck. Tactical games has been huge.
Yeah.
Damn,
I was gonna say something and I forgot.
Couldn't have been that important, Abigail.
Oh, it was pretty good.
Shit. I would love to do a tactical games one time. We should do one.
Oh, I'm going to the Protector 1 course, which is honestly better. My finger keeps getting stuck.
I'm like rubbing off on you or something because that shit happens to me all day.
Dude, I need some electrolytes. I need Builder.
This is when I like know that my
quick ad. Everybody listen to the sound of me gulping.
No, God, Joey's gonna
kill
you.
My Builder.
You can't even do it seriously.
Hold on.
Oh my God, that's so loud.
You gotta stop doing that. I was on a roll. Give me a minute. All right.
Okay,
be fucking serious.
3 gulps.
I only need 1. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm a woman of God. Anyways. All right.
3 gulps. I'll be quiet.
Fuck. Hold on. Give me a fucking minute. I'm done.
Oh my God.
the table. All right, whatever. Y'all got 2 gulps out of it. It's fine.
I don't know why. You never like, when your intrusive thoughts, like they don't even have to be bad sometimes, but you just like let your intrusive thoughts win. The other day I was at Canopy Road and my car keys have like this fake key on it, which is really like a shiv, right? You know what I'm talking about. And then like, goes in between your fingers. I don't have it on me to show anybody, but just believe me, it's a fake key. And I have a Jeep Renegade. It's a push to start. Anyway, I was at breakfast with my brother and we were at Canopy Road and I forgot my keys at the table, obviously. So I walked out to my car and I'm like, fuck. And so I go back inside and they have them behind the counter. And I was like, hey, they're like, hey, did you lose your keys? I was like, yeah. And they're like, can we ask you what kind of car you have? And I was like, oh, it's a Jeep Renegade. And they were like, oh, that's a fancy key. And for some reason, I like put it in between my knuckles and I looked at them and I was like, the most like serious face possible. I was like, it's a fucking shiv. And I walked out and I closed the door and I immediately like turned around and was just like, I felt so bad because they were all just standing there staring at me being like, what the fuck? Like,
I've definitely had, I get intrusive thoughts all the time at the gym. I will literally, I'll grab handles. Most particularly, there's this black straight bar in the gym, and I'll fucking hold it, and I'll literally, hold it over my shoulder, and I was like, I hope someone tries my shit right now, because I will beat their fucking shit in. And I'll just be in the gym, listening to my music. No wonder people probably think I look pissed, because usually when I'm holding that bar, I am. Immediately, I go full John Wick mode, and I'm like, I could kill somebody with this fucking bar. And I hope somebody tries my shit. I hope some booty builder bitch comes up
we'll
to
be
me.
in we bring barbells into the very back room. There's a super far back room in Momentum, and you have to walk out, and it's this blind corner by the women's bathroom. And I always come through, and I'm like, what's that? Because I want to fucking just hit somebody in the head and
Dude.
Clothesline them.
Sometimes
one day I'm actually gonna do it and really kill somebody.
Oh, dude, sometimes I really wish that somebody would try me when I have that bar, because that bar too, it's for me, it's heavy, but it's the perfect length. It's not too long, and I just, I would. I would talk to. I think I said it to Alana one time, and she's like, "See this, Abigail? This is the difference between you and me." She's like, "Is I just sit and I hold the bar and I do the curls," and she's like, "And you're thinking about the 50 ways you would kill somebody with that."
But granted, you also fight on a daily basis, so I think it's a little bit different. You know, you're always thinking about killing somebody. Well, I'll have Ian up in the room, and me and Ian will just start fighting, and he'll be like, "You can't fight me," and I look at him, I'm like, "I would fight Ian one day." When the day comes,
I will teach you some stuff, bro. I'll teach you some stuff, bro. He's so easy to beat.
I'm telling you.
He's so easy to beat. He's so damn stiff.
I know. I'm telling you. All it takes is so we do chaos push-ups, which if anybody doesn't know, chaos push-ups is with the band, whatever.
Plyo push-ups?
No, chaos. With the band. Yeah. You know what I'm talking. Oh, my belly. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm hungry. Okay. That was a big row.
The band on your chest, and then you bounce and push up.
No, it's you put it on the bar.
Yes.
On the safeties.
And you put the bar on your chest, or the band on your chest.
No. You just put your hands on the band.
Oh.
And you do chaos push-ups, but to make them harder, you put your feet on top of a plyo ball. And so you're
That's
bouncing
the most
on both
retarded
ends.
shit I've ever heard.
No, me and you have literally done them with Drew.
Why? To fuck around.
Fuck around and find out. So anyway, we're doing that, and literally, I just went up to him and I fucking knocked the plyo ball, and so obviously Ian has no coordination possible, so he flails like a fish, and he came up to me and he tried to grapple with me, and I was like, Ian, don't fucking do it, man. And he's like, I'll fight you one day, and I'll show you how I win. And I literally looked at him and I said to him, I was like, the day that I fight with Abigail is the day that I fucking kill you.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so excited. I gotta teach you some stuff. I really gotta teach you some stuff because I worry about you. I worry about you and Alana.
I'm a runner. I'll run away. Wait, let's.
You can't just run away. Okay, see, this is okay.
If it came down to it, I know that I don't know anything, but Tracy, I know that I don't know anything.
Tracy.
But if it came down to it.
No, this is the thing. No. Give me the list. I'm going to give you the list, and this is why I worry about you, okay? Because the first way of preventing a fight is situational awareness, and you have 0.
I do have 1%.
Okay. That's not enough.
Give me something.
Second of all, right? So situational awareness is what solves most of our problems, right? Then 2 is making sure we're also just not in the wrong places at the wrong times.
But that's
and
how you have fun.
Exactly. So there's number 2 of why I'm worried about you. 3 is when people are trying to kill. This is why women need to do jujitsu more than fucking anybody. When people are trying to come and like kill you and kidnap you and rape you, guess what they do? They usually come from behind and they're gonna fucking try and hold you and grab you. And that's where you can't run away from a big man holding you down.
I
Got a gun.
mean, okay, since I've been to the range, it's been a really long time.
Okay, exactly.
But I
so we
definitely
need to
know how.
practice because in a scary situation,
Yeah, but I most
when
definitely
someone's
fucking
trying
know how.
to kill you,
And I definitely know how to handle it. I have them in my house. Like, I most definitely do. That's probably the one thing they actually have fucking going for me is I know how to handle a fucking weapon.
Okay.
So don't give me that, bitch.
Tracy.
Give me that.
So these are a lot of
Anyway.
reasons as to why I'm concerned for you. Also, if anybody grabs your neck, you immediately just go limp.
That's the only reason why I just don't want to do jujitsu as like practice is because
You have
I
to
will
do
get,
that.
I know I would, but I just like would get mad and then I probably would get myself in trouble because I'd probably punch the dude in the fucking
You're gonna
face.
get angry. The only matches I've had were like when I first started, like I'll even still sometimes I do, but like when I first started, especially like I would get legitimately pissed because I'm like they are fucking hurting me and killing me essentially, and I'm tapping, but I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about it. I just keep dying over and over again. I keep tapping and dying.
Like mentally, I have to just know that it's actually like you on the other side because I feel like I would just see red if you grabbed my neck and then I get really fucking pissed and I would just do myself to not want to ever be back in that class again.
Yeah, but
People
you
are
have
just
to.
not gonna want me back.
That's why you're simulating it, and it's also because it's like you have to practice. Like that's what I would tell myself is it's like these people are actually making me better. Like it was like they're my enemy, like I'm fighting them, but then it's like no, these are my friend. Like they're not everyone in there is your friend, but like these people
friends,
are
not food.
Yeah, but these people are actually like they're telling me like I would have killed you just then.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, thanks. Let me figure out how to not die, you know? And then it's like, I would have just broken your fucking arm just then. It's like, thanks. You would have. And I want to not die. So let's learn how to like not die.
Facts. Is your toe better, by the way?
No, dude, I like re-broke it. I don't fucking know. Dude, I don't know. It keeps
your pinky toe.
Yes, it's not. Maybe it's not
You know
broken, but it's
sucks
fucked
about
up.
breaking your pinky toe is like literally, it's like your body knows that you stubbed your toe so fucking bad, so you keep stubbing that toe like on a daily fucking basis.
Yeah, I was rolling with Mia, and she grabbed my foot, and she like ended up just grabbing my toe and like cranked it, and I was like, bitch.
Right, like what the fuck are you doing? So you just told me today that like did you actually sign up for that competition in February?
No, New Orleans. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it because of work. And also it's gi only. It's gi only, and that makes me so enraged.
Because you like no gi better?
Oh my god, yes. But it's also like if I'm gonna go somewhere, I'd rather compete gi and no gi Saturday and Sunday. But then
you'll get to go and like have a time.
But
in
I
New
do
Orleans.
love New Orleans. Yeah. Exactly. So that's why
it's in a good place. So it's not like you'll be traveling for nothing.
Well, and the team's going to be there. And there's a couple of other tournaments. There's a couple of other tournaments. There's Atlanta in February. There's a couple of other things going on. But I'm either going to do that one and just sign up. I'll probably do that like just on a whim and sign up. Or I'm going to have to plan for like March, April, May because January, this month and February, just crazy with work right now.
Yeah, crazy busy.
I've got a lot of stuff that I'm prepping. Yeah. I'm trying to get my ducks in a row.
And like February, I feel like you're gone every weekend. So
and right now, I'm like, my priority is work. So like, that's all I really can think about right now is like work. And so my brain doesn't give two fucks about jiu-jitsu, honestly, so it's probably the best time to compete.
I was just about to say, like, you're not going to put so much pressure on yourself, especially because you have performance anxiety. So it might be nice to like spend time by yourself, like not spend time by yourself, but spend time for yourself and just like put yourself in that type of scenario. Like get yourself away from the work mindset and just like be in New Orleans, have a day to compete, get into something that you actually enjoy how to do or enjoy doing.
And it'll be Molly's first tournament, I think, as an adult blue belt, not a juvenile.
Oh, there you go.
Not a juvenile blue belt.
Wait, how old is she?
She's 17, but because her birthday is this year, then she can go into the adult division.
I didn't realize she was so young.
Yeah. She's young. She's so freaking tall. She's like 5'10". She's bigger than me.
Yeah.
She's middleweight. I'm lightweight. So like she's like 2 weight classes above me.
She was so funny. I saw her like a really long time ago in Haley's office. She was upstairs in Momentum.
No, that's Megan.
Oh, Megan, sorry. Oh,
Nope.
right. Okay, sorry.
Megan
Sorry,
Megan also probably will compete, but I don't know if she'll compete anytime soon because she's been dealing off and on with injuries. But yeah,
that'd be fun.
Molly will be competing. So
I say you just go. I mean, you could go for the
also
weekend.
fucking the food.
Yeah.
in New Orleans.
Have like an actual day to chill. All the rest of the weekends are literally super busy for you, especially right now. Like you're going from January, you're going 2 full months, January, February, nonstop, every weekend, every day doing something.
Yeah.
So you might as well just go and like have the time for yourself.
Yeah, we'll
Fuck
see.
it.
I'm probably gonna take I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'm doing. There's a couple of things that I'm thinking about doing.
Of competitions.
No.
Oh. I
Other
think my neck
things.
cracked so bad. Well, the first one that we got is Jacksonville. We're gonna do High Rocks and Jacksonville.
When's Jacksonville again?
February 24th.
It's right. It's when I'm in my Protector 1 course in Austin.
Yes.
That's why I can't go. I was like, why can't I go to
So
Jacksonville?
we're going to actually drive to Fort Lauderdale. Me and
heard.
Abigail, me and Alana are going to do the women's doubles again. And then we're going to drive that night and go to Jacksonville so that way we can compete the next day in the Spartan. And also we want to see everybody. So, and it's the first one of the year. It's the first like age group. I'm not chasing the age group national series. Yo, I'm pissed not to like deviate, but they sent me the age group national series like award thing. And it says Bianco on it. I'm all butthurt about it.
You need to just fucking chill out.
Fuck. I know, but I changed
You
my
were
name.
Bianco for how many years?
I know, but I was like, damn it, dude. Also, Alana got hers, and she didn't technically get third. So I don't know how that works, but I think they shipped it to her anyway. They kind of like fucked up. She got fourth, and then they messaged her and said that she got third. But then the OCR report redid the numbers and said that Alana got fourth, and she still got her plaque. So I think 2 people got third place podium plaques. I don't know. But I don't really give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about that this year. I just want to get into more things. Like I want to do the High Rocks. I want to do Spartan. I just want to do more things, get into ultra training. So I ain't putting shit on my calendar. I haven't even bought my Spartan pass.
I want to get really fucking good at killing people, and I want to do a lot with work.
Yeah.
I have a lot of goals with work.
Y'all,
and this podcast, honestly.
If you guys are listening to this, we're doing major shit with this podcast. So you're going to see a lot of content starting to be rolled out, like some clips. We're going to get some merchandise. We got sweatshirts coming that say mid but breathable on the front. They got BarTalk on the back. So if you've gotten this far, thank you. And we're going to be doing some big shit this year.
Yeah. I'm pretty pumped.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. All right, you want to go so I can eat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, thanks, guys. I still didn't know what I was going to fucking say.
Oh.
Whatever.
Well, it could have been that.
Peace out, Girl Scouts. Bye.
Peace
See
and
you next
blessings.
week.
Bye.
Oh my God.